Hello, everybody. Just wanted to do a few examples from this simplifying rational expressions activity. And the big idea is you're just looking for common factors and then canceling those out. So I'll just do a couple random examples from this page, and then please ask me if there's any other ones that are tricky that I skipped. Um, so let's just try number one. So what I'm looking for is numbers that the top and the bottom have in common. So I noticed that the 10 and the 15 are both common factors of 5. If I write it as 5 times 2 and 5 times 3, that's great. Then I'm going to look at the a's. I see a to the third over a. So I could write that as a times a squared. That makes a to the third. I'll just copy the a down. And then here I've got b to the third on top, and b to the eighth on bottom is b to the third times b to the fifth. Now I'm writing all those steps out. If you're doing your own worksheet and you just want to skip to, I know that 10 over 15 is 2/3. I know I can cancel out one copy of A. I know I can cancel out 3 copies of B. If you just want to skip to the answer of 2a squared over, I almost forgot my fraction, 2a squared over 3b to the fifth, 3b to the fifth, you can skip to that answer. I just wanted to show how I got it. Really similar process on number two. Why don't we take a look at number three and then see if we can do a little more action there. So first, I'm going to look at common things. 3a's on top, 2a's on bottom mean there's just one copy of a left over. 5b's on top, 8b's on bottom means it's b to the third power. Then I've got this weird thing where I've got a quadratic over a linear. But I can factor that quadratic to be a plus 5 times a plus 3. 5 plus 3 is 8 right here. And 5 times 3 is 15. And I kind of cheated because this is a simplifying rationals paper, so I figured the bottom would probably simplify with the top. So notice there's an a plus 5 on the bottom. So I was already looking for a factor of a plus 5 on the top. So now I can go, okay, a plus 5 on top, a plus 5 on the bottom, and then let's just gather up what's left over. So I had an a left over on top because it was a cubed over a squared. I don't have any b's left over because there was a higher power of b on the bottom. I don't have an a plus 5 left over because I crossed it off. So I have a to the third. And then I think it was b cubed on the bottom. So that's how number 3 simplifies. So you just sort of looking one piece at a time. And then remember that something divided by itself is equal to 1, so you can cross it off. All right, let's do, let's do a couple more. This one looks kind of hard. Let's do this one. So here, when I look along the top, both 2 and 6 have a factor of 2 in common. Both the terms have an x in common. Both the terms have a y squared in common. So I'm going to distribute that out. If I take out a 2, an x, and a y squared, this first term is left over with just a single x. If I take out a 2, an x, and a y squared, the second term is just a 3. So that's factoring the top. Then let's factor the bottom. They both have an x in them. In fact, they both have at least x to the third. They both have a y in them. I think that's it that they have in common. If I take out x to the third and y, I still have x to the fourth. That means I need one more x inside the parentheses. If I take out x to the third and y, I still have a 6. So notice my x plus 3, my x plus 6 aren't going to cancel anymore. But y squared over y means I have y to the first. X over x to the third means that power is going to be a 2. So this is going to be, and I crossed out the x on top. So this will be 2 y to the first, x plus 3, over x squared, y plus 6. Okay, so that's all I'll show for now in this video. But if you're looking through this paper here and, some of them do get a little nastier, but if you're looking through it and something looks tricky, please just let me know and I'm happy to do more examples for you. So thanks for watching. Let me know if there's more I can help with.